Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Guys, I got a Cyborg today. Yeah, the Yonex Cyborg 2200. Stay tuned. Sky, great playing today, man.
Thanks. Good hitting.
Oh, thank you.
My arm doesn't feel right.
Uh-oh. Interesting. I got something. Hang on.
See? I don't feel a thing. Wow. My arm doesn't feel a thing. Feels great.
See? I told you.
All right, Harry. One more shot. I'm going to go real big. This is great. Yeah.
Alright guys, so part of my buddy Perry's collection, the Cyborg 2200 from Yonex. As you can tell, look at the paint there. There's definitely something going on with that paint, right? Some kind of theming. So, Cyborg 2200 looks to be a pretty hefty racket. So, Perry's got two polys going on here, 16 by 19 string pattern. My guess is this looks like a 98 to 100, probably more towards 100. Not a lot of information about the racket online. This is, turning back the clock to about 1995 is what I was researching. Unfortunately, that was about the time that I was not doing a whole lot of tennis. So I don't know a whole lot about this. 98 square inches mid plus. Yeah, that's what it says right there. Okay, and it's a 4.5. So back in this day, 4.5 ruled still. So let's check out the numbers. 360, right? 360. That was more common back then, though. 317, 341 on that swing weight. Yonex, I noticed, likes to keep their balance in at around that 315 range, so that it's not too heavy at the top or too heavy on the bottom. Although that swing weight is gonna come through. So between these two numbers, it tells me that there's probably a good amount of weight in that throat to 4 and 8 positions. That just tells me it's heavy. It is a thick beam. Check it out. 25.5 at the top, 25.4 in the mid, and 25 towards the shoulders and the throat. 16-19 string pattern, like I said. Really interesting. So not much of a taper, just a slight taper, and pretty thick. So this is interesting how this is going to come through. Like as soon as I put it in my hand, I can feel the weight from literally right here, like all the way there. It's like between here and here is where all the weight is, and that's probably why it balances like that. And then it kind of, I bet it finishes up right there, and that's where you're getting all that swing weight. Wow, yeah, no, that's a hefty racket. Yeah, let's go turn back the clock with the Cyborg. See you on the court. All right, off the court, Cyborg 220. High modulus graphite was a thing.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Wow.
Right there.
Super graphite.
What'd you think?
I mean, you can even see like I don't know if is it glossy? Looks pretty glossy. It almost looked like they had condensation on it from all that graphite.
I know, right? And it's thick there and it thins out there.
Yeah.
That's where the flex is coming from.
Yeah, that's so what Ari was saying was that this racket, it's powerful, but it just flex so much. I mean, it launches everything. I don't know why they called it a Cyborg. I don't know.
Maybe it's the colors.
Maybe the aesthetic of it. But dang, man, this thing was interesting, if not...
A little floppy.
Little floppy. But you got your power. You get your power. It launches quite well when you follow through and you swing through. I can't really say it's got as much feel, but this one's definitely something you play with if you just want effortless power, for sure. It's a little bit on the heftier side. Definitely a lot heavier because I guess just because it's all that graphite that they put on it. And then, yeah, they did pretty interesting design with this one. I feel like the neck is a little bit longer, but then the head size is also, I mean, kind of the nice sort of wide-ish that they got going on. So, interesting racket. I'm not sure, is anyone playing with this back in the day? No?
I don't know.
No.
Perry handed me this. I've seen some of these in Japan at the book-offs, those thrift stores. I never thought to pick it up, but I'm glad to try it. You know what these feel like? They feel like the heads from, I want to say 25, 30 years ago, like the Genesis, you know, or the Atlantis. It's got that kind of floppy taper feeling where it kind of, the ball strikes and it bends, and then it like flops forward and the ball releases. That's the only thing I could say.
Yep.
It's like a lever.
But
it's heavy lever though.
It's heavy.
Yeah. But, I mean, I'm glad to try it. It actually, I've never thought to even, you know, get one back in the day.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, thank you, Perry. You know, thank you for the Cyborg 220. Do you know this racket? Have you tried this racket? Is it a Japan exclusive that I don't know about? Because I never heard of it. Then maybe next time I go to Japan, I pick one up for Perry. Coach Ching?
Yeah.
Why do you have that puzzle look on your face? Where can they find you?
CB Chen Tennis.
And
that's
it. All right. Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.